All right, welcome everybody. Happy Thursday. What is up? It's a little bit later than we've been getting up, but we will get her done. I know it's almost 7 a.m., so people have things to do, places to be. There was one person that messaged me and said that they couldn't get on using the link this morning, so let me know. Hopefully, okay, there's a few people. I don't know why it's working for me, but I will see if I can copy this link and maybe that'll work. Give me one sec. YouTube link is working for me. My website is down. Oh, yikes. Okay. I will have to figure that out after the live. That's not good. My website's also working for me, but it could be a me issue. Just gonna wait for another person. Sorry, everyone. Oh, okay, yeah. Gotcha. Mm, okay, give me 1 second. All right. Let's do it. We got 3 people on here. Hopefully that's all that wanted to join. We're going to start with our warm up, and then we're going to get into our AMRAP. So we've got 2 AMRAPs today. AMRAP just stands for as many rounds as possible. So we've got a few different exercises in each AMRAP, and the goal is to try and get as many rounds in as you can in the 8 minutes. So that's going to look different for everyone else. So today is a very individualized workout. If you see me doing an exercise and you're on one behind or ahead of me, that's okay. You keep working at your own pace. So we've got 2 AMRAPs, like I said, with a few exercises in each. And then we've got an EMOM to finish it off. EMOM stands for every minute on the minute, which just means that you have 1 minute or 60 seconds to complete the exercise. Sometimes there's 2 exercises. So you've got a minute to complete whatever is given to you, and whatever's left over in your minute is going to be your rest time. So again, it's going to look a little bit different for everybody because it might take me longer than it takes you to do that exercise, which is a-okay. It just means that I might have a little bit less rest before the next minute starts than somebody else, and vice versa. So it's going to be very individualized, but you'll hear the timers go off. You'll work at your own pace, and then you'll finish. We'll all finish at the same time. So this workout is going to be a little bit more high intense, but it's obviously take it at your own pace. It doesn't have to be as high intense if you don't want it to be. So you can go a little bit slower, take your time, focus on form always before you try and zoom through anything. So, like I said, we'll start with that warm up, really hoping that nobody else is having any issues. It's definitely a problem with my website, not with the link. Okay, got it. So, we'll start with some jumping jacks. Remember, if jumping jacks don't work well for you, you're going to step right foot out, step left foot out. Still using those arms. And we're going to go into some high knees. So use those hands as targets to get the knees up. Keep going. My hair is coming out. Is this how Thursday's going to go? So far, not great, but that's okay. Keep it up with the high knees. And we're going to take a nice sturdy base, hands overhead. Big circle up and over. Good job. Few more here. And we'll switch directions. Same thing, other side. Good job. From here, we'll stay in this stance. So nice wide squat. We're going to come down, digging those elbows to press the knees apart. We're just going to come back and forth here in our sumo squat. Again, if the heels do need to come off the ground, that is a-okay. We are just warming up here. So we're not doing squats. So it's okay if your heels come off the ground, just to try and get that groin warmed up. From here, we're going to drop into tabletop position. We're going to reach right arm up to the sky. Right hand comes down and through. We're going to do a few of these on that right side first before switching over to the left. Just getting that upper body warmed up. So remember, staying in tabletop the whole time while we reach that right arm up to the sky. Right arm comes down and through. We'll do one more on this side. And then we'll switch it out. Left arm to the sky, left arm down and through. Good job. Nice. All right, we're going to come up for some shoulder circles. We're going to jog on the spot. Keep it up. All right. We're going to take that nice wide stance, walk the hands over to the right, and come over to the left. We're just going to come back and forth here. Should feel a nice stretch in the backs of the legs, along with the back. And then we're going to walk the hands forward. Bring those hips to the ground, look up at the sky, and walk the hands back. Standing up, same thing. Walk the hands out, drop those hips, and walk the hands back. We're going to do one more just like that. Hands come out to shoulder height. Drop the hips to the ground, look up at the sky. Walk them back in. We're going to go into some forward lunges here. So stepping that right foot forward, knee tracks over the toes, back knee drops, switching out sides. Just getting warmed up here. If you want to add the hands in overhead, you're more than welcome to do so. Really good. And we're just going to go into some body weight squats here. So feet should be planted on the ground this time. Knees track over those toes, sinking the bum down nice and low. Good job. Nice. All right, are we feeling nice and warm? We're going to get started. Like I mentioned, we have that AMRAP to begin with. So what's going to happen is the clock's going to go for 8 minutes straight. You don't have to worry about that. You're picking away at your exercises as fast or as slow as you want to. Today we've got 8 reps of everything. So it's easy to remember. We've got 8 snatches per side, 8 lateral bear crawls per side, and 8 reverse lunges per side. So you're circuiting through those 3 exercises as many rounds as you can in your 8 minutes. So to start off, we've got our 8 snatches. You're going to grab one dumbbell here. The dumbbell is going to start in between those 2 legs. You want to be in a nice athletic position. So feet should be about shoulder width apart, same as you would be for your squat. You're squatting down to pick up that weight, and then you're driving that weight up and overhead. Coming down, you're dropping that weight to the floor, switching out sides, coming up to shoulder height and pressing up and overhead. So like we did with the push press yesterday, same type of motion. So we're squatting down to pick up that weight. We never want to bend over. So squatting down to come to pick up that weight, driving the weight up to the shoulder, pressing that weight up and overhead. If you can do it in one swift motion, if you're familiar with the exercise, it's going to look like that. Okay, so you don't stop at the shoulder, but for those who have never done it, are going to bring it up to the shoulder and then press overhead. You can also just bring it up to the shoulder or just press it up overhead. You can break up the movement however you want to. Next exercise, we have a lateral bear crawl. So for this one, hands, we're in tabletop position. Hands are directly, wrists are directly underneath those shoulders. And we're propping up, digging our toes into the ground. Knees are just hovering over the ground, so there should be about an inch off the ground. And we're going to the left for 8 reps. And then we're going to come to the right for 8 reps. If you're lacking space like I am, you can do 4 and 4. You can go back and forth for 16 reps. Either way, you need to do 8 on the right, 8 on the left. I'm sure you have room to go back and forth 16 times. Last up, we've got a reverse lunge. So you can do this with or without weight. That is up to you. If you want to do it with some weight, those dumbbells are at our sides. We're taking a step back, knee drop, back knee drops, driving up, coming to standing position. We're going to go for 8 on the left before switching to 8 on the right. Once I get through all 3 exercises, we're going back into the snatches and starting again. So clock's going to run for 8 minutes. Get your dumbbells out, and we will begin. We're going in about 10 or 15. Starting in 10. Let's do this. Remember, take breaks whenever you want. Let's go. 8 snatches per side. Switching out arms every time. 16 total. And into those lateral bear crawls, 8 per side. Remember, back should be flat on those. Should be able to carry a glass of water on top of the back. Going into our 8 reverse lunges per side, and then we're starting again. Nice. Switch out sides for 8. Nice. All right, we're back to the beginning with those snatches. For reference, we got 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go. So as many rounds as we can get in. Let's do it. Keep going. Keep working. Back to the snatches. Lateral bear crawls. 8 to the right, 8 to the left. Let's do it. And 8 reverse lunges. Halfway there. Obviously, take breaks whenever you need. Nice. Back to those snatches. Lateral bear crawls. And reverse lunges. Whew, I'm dying. Hopefully you have some music to drown out my breathing. Remember, it's okay to take breaks whenever you want in between rounds. We got 1 minute and 10 seconds left. That's nothing. Let's go. Final push. 1 minute. Let's do it. Try not to give up now. Remember, you're trying to get as many reps as you can in. So close. Keep pushing. We're almost there. And break wherever you're at. We are done. Good job. Grab a drink. That was not freaking easy. Whew. All right, we got another 8-minute AMRAP coming up. 3 different exercises, same timing interval, and same rep scheme. So we've got 8 reps of every exercise, and we're going for as many rounds as we can in that 8 minutes. If you have a box or a stepping stool, literally anything that you can climb up onto, that would be great. A chair works just as well. But we are doing box step overs. We've got 8 per side, then we've got 8 butterfly sit-ups and 8 over the bar burpees. So with our box step overs, what we're doing is we're going to be lateral to the bench or to the chair. So what we're doing is we're coming and we're stepping up onto the box, the bench, whatever you got. Driving up through that heel, coming to standing position, and touching down on the other side. So that's 1 rep. Driving up through the heel, coming to standing position, other side. You can plant both feet on the ground once you're coming up. So you're stepping over that box, stepping over that bench. You can add weight as well to make it a bit more challenging, but we're doing 8 per side, so technically 16 total. Next up, we've got butterfly sit-ups. So grab a mat. If sit-ups don't work well for you, I know a lot of moms struggle with them, especially after having birth. There could be coning, there can be different issues. So I will give some modifications for sure. If sit-ups do work for you, again, we're doing a butterfly variation. So for this, my feet are going to be together at the bottom of that mat. I'm coming back and we're sitting up to touch those feet. So they're in butterfly position, meaning they're joined together instead of your traditional sit-up where the feet are, or the legs are extended. So those are your butterfly sit-ups. If that doesn't work well for you, remember we're doing 8. I want you to try a dead bug. So we did this in the workout the other day. We want those knees at that 90-degree angle, and we can either press into the thighs and really focus on core engagement for about 30 to 60 seconds, or we can try extending that left leg, extending that right leg, and again, you can add the arms in or not, whatever you feel comfortable with. You can do 8 per side for that. Last up, we have 8 over the bar burpees. So if you have a barbell, that's what it means by bar. If you don't, that is a-okay. You're gonna set a dumbbell, or honestly, you can just set like a towel or anything to basically mark what you're going to be jumping over. So if you do have that barbell, that's the goal. So you're hopping laterally over the barbell, coming down into your burpee, jumping up, over, into your burpee. Remember, there's lots of different modifications for our burpees. So you don't have to bring that chest to the ground. You can just hop the legs out, hop the feet in, nice wide base, come to standing position. You can also walk the feet out, walk the feet in, come to standing position, hop or step over that bar, and do the same thing on the other side. Lots of different variations. We're going for 8 minutes straight. We got those 8 box step overs, 8 butterfly sit-ups, and 8 over the bar burpees. Let's get into it. Starting in 10 seconds. Grab your weights if you want any for anything. Let's do it. 8 box step overs. So driving up and over, that's 1. And over, that's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. 8 butterfly sit-ups or 8 dead bugs are next. Whatever variation works for you. And then 8 over the bar burpees. Let's go. Nice. We're back to those step overs once you're done your burpees. Sit-ups are next, or dead bugs. All right, we are almost halfway there. Nice. Grab drinks whenever you need. We are at that halfway mark.
Halfway there.
Let's go. Remember, for AMRAPs, you should always keep track of how many rounds you do get in case you want to repeat this workout in the future and you can try and beat yourself. It's always a good time. Keep it up, everyone. Nice job. We've got 2 minutes left. Keep up the great work. So it's 8 butterfly sit-ups or 8 dead bugs. last minute. I'm at burpees, so not getting out of those. Keep it up. Again, try not to give up now. We're so close. Final push. Whew. All right, now's a good time to write down how many rounds you did get in. So maybe that was 2, maybe that was 3.5. I got through a few, and then I only got in 8 of those box step overs instead of my full 16. So that's what I would write down. Give yourself a little bit of time to rest here, recover, and then we'll get into our final EMOM. So final 10 minutes of work. Remember, EMOM stands for every minute on the minute. So if it takes you the full minute to complete the exercise, then you just start again when the buzzer goes. If you need to drop the amount of reps, that's okay too. There's no shame in that, because obviously I do want to allow for rest times. You don't want to be working the entire 10 minutes. I programmed it so that you should have a little bit of rest in between, but obviously we can modify as needed. So at first exercise, we've got 5 different exercises, 10 reps of everything. So we've got our single leg box squat. You're gonna need a bench or a chair again for this. We're bringing the left foot out, right leg stays glued on the ground, and then we're squatting down to drop to the bench, driving up through that right leg. So all of the work is being done on the planted foot, and we're gonna go for 10 reps on the right, 10 reps on the left. If that's too much, aim for 5 and 5, and then whatever's left over in your minute, you're gonna rest. So some tips for this one: you don't wanna just be plunking yourself down onto that bench or that chair. You want it to be nice, slow, and controlled as you sit down, and same thing as you press up. All right, so all of that should be in the working leg, which is the one that's planted on the ground. 10 on the right, 10 on the left. You can add weight if you feel more advanced with this movement. Second exercise, we've got around the world. So we're gonna grab 2 dumbbells for this one. Palms start facing out. As we bring those dumbbells up and over, so around the world, they meet at the top, which you can't see right now. So they meet at the top and then come right back down. So the entire time they're facing forward. So palms face forward as we come up and over, dumbbells meet at the top and then come right back down. So we're going for 10 reps there. And then once you finish that, you're gonna drop 1 dumbbell and we're going for 10 standing chest press, Driving that weight out in front of you, coming back to meet the chest, driving that dumbbell out for 10 reps. So that one has 2 exercises included in it. Next up, we've got 10 up downs with dumbbells or without. So an up down is kind of like a burpee, but not quite. I know we just did lots of those. So with an up down, we're gonna plant 2 dumbbells on the ground. Again, you can do this one body weight. Planting those dumbbells on the ground, popping the feet out, popping the feet in, and then coming to standing position with the dumbbells at the sides. So as you come up, we're hinging at the hips like a deadlift instead of slouching over or just picking the weights up willy-nilly. So planting the dumbbells down on the ground, popping the feet out, in, and come to standing position. Again, if you want to drop the weights, we're just going to practice bringing the feet out, in, and up. If you want to, again, step the foot out, in and up, that works well as well. So 10 reps there. Next round, we have 10 glute bridges plus a 20-second hold at the top. So for this one, we're lying flat on our backs, feet are about hip width apart. We're bringing the dumbbell on the pelvis only if you want an extra challenge. We're driving the weight up, pinching that penny between the bum cheeks, pretending like you have a block that you're squeezing in between those knees and you don't want to let go, and then coming down. We're going for 10 reps here. Once you're done all 10, you're going to hold for that 20 seconds. So if you do have a timer, that's great. Or you can hold for the rest of the minute, whatever you feel appropriate. Last up, we have 20 plank up downs. So it's really just 10 per side. Or if you want to do 5 per side, you can really make this EMOM your own. But we're starting in low plank, coming up to the hands, and then dropping back to low plank. That counts as 1 rep. Driving up through the hands, coming back to low plank. Option to drop those knees and do the exact same thing, or also to come up onto incline. So grab that bench, grab that chair, and do the same thing. Onto elbows, up to hands. Onto elbows, up to hands. Try and switch arms every time. All right, I've talked enough. We're going to get into it. We've got 10 minutes, so that means 2 rounds, and I will yell out the exercises as we go. All right, starting with those single leg box squats in 10 seconds. We're going for 10 per side, or maybe 5 per side if that works better for you. Let's go. Remember, you can add weight if you feel comfortable with the movement. We've got a minute to complete. Whatever's left over is your rest. If you need to hold on to a wall for this one, that works well. Or you can also plant both feet and just do a regular box squat. If you're not just there yet, which makes sense, this one takes a lot of balance. We're halfway. Ten seconds left, so that's my rest period. If you want to stop wherever you are so that you get rest, we're going into our next exercise. 10 around the world and 10 presses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Into the 10 chest presses. So taking that 1 dumbbell, pressing it out straight ahead. Nice. Up downs are next.
10 seconds.
Still have 10 seconds to rest. We're going into our 10 up downs. Let's go.
Halfway there.
30 seconds left. Nice. Glute bridges are next. Still have 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Going in 3, 2, We've got our 10 glute bridges and a 20-second hold. So I'm holding here for 20 seconds. Keep breathing. Nice.
Halfway there.
I've got 5 seconds left in my hold. 3, 2, and I still have 20 seconds to rest. Ten seconds left. We're going into our plank up downs. Remember, drop the reps if you need to. Let's go.
Halfway there.
Good job. All right, we're doing that exact same thing over again. You still have 10 seconds left. Wherever you're at, take a breather before we begin that second round. All right, let's go back to those box squats for 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one.
Halfway there.
Nice. Around the worlds are next. Still have 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
Ten around the world to 10 presses. Slight bend in those elbows. And then 10 presses.
Halfway there.
Fully extend those arms for 10. Up downs are next for 10 reps.
10 seconds.
We're going in 10. Last round. Remember, we're only doing these exercises one time left. Nice flat back when you stand up. Nice wide base of support.
Halfway there.
Good job. We've got our glute bridge and hold next. In 10.
10 seconds.
3, 10 glute bridges and a 20-second hold. And I'm holding now for 20. Core is engaged, belly button squeeze, pinching that penny between the bum cheeks, pretending like we have that block in between our knees. Still have 5 seconds of my hold. 3, 2, and break. We've got our plank up, down, and then we're finito. We're going in 10 seconds. Last exercise. Remember, drop to 10 total. Let's go. Last round of the day. Almost there. Nice job. Keep it up if you're still going. That is a-okay. So close. Final 10. I am a sweaty mess. And break. So good. That was a hard one today. Grab that drink of water. We'll stretch it out. If you have to get going, that's cool too. All right. You're gonna grab the bench that you were sitting on or the chair that you were using. We're gonna bring that right foot across that left knee, or thigh rather, and we're gonna press that knee out, and you're gonna try and kind of lean into it. Should feel this one in the hip. Get a nice stretch there. If that's enough, you stay upright. If you do want a little bit more, again, you can lean into it. Let that breath come back to normal, back to resting. And we'll switch out sides. So this time, left foot comes up and over across that right thigh. And we're pressing that knee out as we lean in, or maybe we just stay here. That was a toughie, you guys. Good job. Awesome work. Now you have an AMRAP under your belt. You know what an EMOM is. You're pretty much ready to rock and roll. You got the timer, which has all of that on there as well. All right, nice. We're gonna come onto the floor, and we're gonna bring right knee in to meet our chest. If you wanna rock side to side, you can do so. That feels okay for you. Not sure if you can see, well, you can. And then from here, we're gonna bring that right leg up and over across the other side. You're gonna outstretch that right arm and look over the right shoulder. This is my favorite stretch ever. We're gonna hold here for 5, 3, and shake that out. We're gonna do same thing, other side. So left knee in to meet that chest. Nice big squeeze here. If you wanna rock side to side, do a few knee circles, that works. And then we're gonna bring right knee across that body, and then outstretch that left arm looking over the left shoulder. Holding for 10, 5, 3, and shake that out. We're gonna bring feet up, clasping the outsides of the feet. Elbows are on the outsides as well. We're gonna go into happy baby, and we're gonna rock side to side. If that feels okay. Good job. We're gonna outstretch those feet, come to seated position, and we're gonna reach for those toes, feeling this in the backs of those legs, the hamstrings. And we'll hold for 3, 2, and we're just gonna spread the legs this time, reaching up and over. My God, am I even in there? Probably not. Whoop. Reaching up and over to meet that right foot, holding for 5, 3, and we'll walk the hands over to meet the left foot, up and over for 5, 3, and break. Good job. We are done. Thank you so much for joining. I'm gonna figure out the tech issues with the links in one momento, but have a fabulous Thursday, and I will be talking to you in the group. Till next time. Why am I so gassy today?